Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, The Beautiful Stitches. I love you all. I'm so happy that you're here with me. Today we'll be learning how to cut a simple Kimono BuBu gown. I'll be using two different fabrics to cut out our gown for today's tutorial. Then at the end of the day, I'll be cutting through the center front. Then we'll pick one of the fabric and the other one and join it together, which will form the front bodies. Then the other one, the remaining two, will be used for the back bodies. If you're new to this channel, you're welcome. I'm glad you're here with me. Please, before leaving, click on the subscribe button, touch the notification bell to always get notified anytime I upload my videos. Also like and share my videos. All right, let's go to our cutting table. We'll be starting our measurement from the baseline, which is also the shoulder line. Okay, whatever measurement you are taking starts from there down to the hem of our gown. So let's impute our shoulder measurement. My shoulder is 16 divided by 2. I have 8, so I'll be marking out 8, and also 3 inches for standard neck measurement, just like as I'm marking it on my fabric right now. Because our sleeves will not be cut off, it will be together with the fabric, so I'll extend my shoulder line down by 10 inches. So as you can see, my measuring out is now 18 inches for my shoulder. So I'll mark out 18 inches and then come down by 1.5 inches. Let's be sure it is 18 inches. Then I'll come down by 1.5 inches to connect at the 3-inch measurement of the neck width. Just like as I'm connecting it now, make sure the line connects with the 3 inches neck width. Okay. Okay, the next thing we are going to do now is to impute our armhole measurement. My armhole is 18. 18 divided by 2 is 9. But for the purpose of today's tutorial, I'll be taking 10 inches because I don't want my armhole to be too tight, and we are connecting it directly with the gown. So I'll be measuring 10.5. Let me say 10.5. I also have enough space for my hand to move in my gown. All right, I'll draw a straight line. This will now serve as our upper bust line, and that is where we'll be imputing our breast measurement. So I'll drag the line down to the center front. Okay, that's the way I'm doing it. The next thing I'll do now is to impute my vertical measurement. From the baseline, I'll impute my vertical measurement. My waist is 17 and my hip is 25, just the way I'm marking it. Then the full length of my gown is 43 plus 1.5 inch folding allowance. Okay, so I will now connect them into a straight line from the center front down to the open end of the fabric. Okay, so now we are going to impute our horizontal measurement. Okay, this is our bust line now. My bust is 43. 43 divided by 2 is 10.5, and I'll be adding 3 inches allowance. Remember, it's a very free gown, so I'll not be using my exact body measurement. Then my waist is 40 divided by 4 is 10 inches plus 3 inches seam allowance, that I have 13. Oh, my hip is 45 divided by 4 is 11.5 inches. Sorry, I forgot to draw it out. Let me draw it out now. Okay, so let's impute our hip measurement. My hip is 45 divided by 4. We have 11.25 plus 3 inches seam allowance. So we'll be adding 3 inches to make it 14 and quarter. All right, let's go over to the hem of our gown. Remember, whatever we have on our hip is what we'll impute on the hem of our gown. But in this case, we want the hem to come in a little, so we'll not be using the exact measurement. Whatever we have at our hip, we'll subtract 2 inches from it. So we have 14 and quarter minus 2 inches, we have 12 and quarter. So let's impute it. Okay, so we'll connect the lines from the shoulder down to the hem of our gown. Okay, just the way I'm doing it. Connect from the bust to the waist, from the waist down to the hip. Make sure no side of the joining is sharp, no side of the connection is sharp. Okay, so connect straight down to the hem of our gown using a straight ruler, because we don't want it to look curvy at the down part of our gown. So from the hip, we'll connect it down with a straight ruler. Make sure no point is sharp. Now we'll go over to the shoulder, the armhole and the neck line. So let's draft it out. All right, I'll be measuring 4 inches for my neck width. Okay, so the 1 inch will fall on the shoulder slope, 4 inches, because I don't want it to be too tight on my neck, and my neck depth is going to be 4 inches too. Remember, we'll be adding a slit after the 4 inches, about 5 inches slit. Okay, so let's impute our back neck depth. So I'm using 1.5 as my back neck depth, and I'll connect from the center front down to the shoulder. I'll also connect the front neckline too to the shoulder. Okay, then at the armhole, I will draw a straight line from where I measured 18 inches down to the bust line, just the way I'm doing it now. Okay, then from this angle at the armhole region, I will make a curve down to the connection of the line. So I'll come down by 1.5 inches, as the case may be, 1 inch or 1.5 inches, depending on how fat or how big the hand of the client is. So I'll connect it. For my own, I'm coming down by 1.5 inches. I'll connect it down to this other line to make it a curve. Okay, just the way I'm doing it now. You can do a freehand curve, or you can use your curve ruler to connect. Okay, just what I'm doing. You can see the curve is out and smooth. Okay, that's why we'll cut now. So before cutting out our fabric, we're going to be measuring out 1/2 inch on the shoulder line. That is our seam allowance at the shoulder line. Okay, connect it down the shoulder and draw a straight line on the 1/2 inch that we have already drawn out. So after drawing this line, that will be our new shoulder line. We'll not be cutting from the old one. So let's connect the line just the way I'm doing it. Okay, our new shoulder line has been formed. All right, so this other line is not useful again. So we'll be cutting on this new line that has been formed. We'll be adding 1/2 inch down from the armhole region because we'll be joining the front panel together. Remember, we are having two different fabrics. So at the center front and at the center back, we'll be joining them together. So 1/2 inch allowance will be added from this area to use and join at the front area. Okay, so let's draw it out into a straight line and also cut it out. As you can see, our gown has already taken shape. So what we do next now is to cut through from the top down to the hem of the gown so that we can pick each of the fabric and cut out our neck line. Remember, we are using the two different fabric, so let's cut it through. Okay, as you can see, we are done. Our gown is already taking shape, so we'll pick one of these fabric and pick the other one, making sure the both side are right side facing the other. I've already marked out the wrong side. As you can see, the wrong side is up and the right side is down, so the right side will face each other while we cut out the neck line. Okay, just like as I'm doing it now, I've arranged it. See the wrong side, that's the wrong side, so the right side is facing each other so that we don't make mistakes while cutting. So now we'll cut out the back neckline before the front neckline. So this is for the back neckline, so let's cut out the back neckline. Okay, we'll also place the remaining two fabrics and also cut out the front neck line. So just watch the way I'm doing it. I've placed them. Remember, you check for the the wrong side and the right side so that you don't make mistake by cutting the same side. So we'll trace out the neckline and cut. All right, we'll place the other fabric on it and trace out the neckline. As you can see, the neckline is already out. So what we do now is to cut it out, making sure that the both materials are aligned. Okay, all right, our neckline is ready. As you can see, our gown has already taken a very beautiful shape. So the next thing we do now is to cut out the neck facing. Okay, we'll put our fabric on fold, then put the neck line on the fabric and trace from the neck depth. Also remember, we're having a slit of about 5 inches, so we'll trace it out before cutting so that we don't cut excess. Okay, so let's trace out our neck line just as the way I'm doing it. Trace it out, then add 1/2 inch at the shoulder line. This is for us not to run short of fabric while joining. So after joining it with the main bodies, we'll still have enough fabric to trim out. So our neck is out. We'll trace out 3 inches round and then we'll cut it out. Okay, our facing is ready. Remember, we'll cut out the area where we want to put our slit. So let's slash it open. It is 5 inches. Okay, let me turn it the other way around. I'm finding it difficult to cut it from this side. All right, let me trim it out. Remember not to cut more than 5 inches. Okay, here we go. Okay, our neck facing is ready. As you can see, that's taking shape already. So what we do is to place it on our neck after joining the 2 sides. So let's mark out the wrong side and the right side so that we don't make mistake while joining it. The next thing now is to cut out the back neck facing. So also put our fabric on fold and place the neck bodies on our fabric and trace. So let's trace the neckline. Okay, also leave 1/2 inch at the shoulder line. After joining it to the main bodies, you can trim it out. Okay, we'll trace round 3 inches round. Let's trace and cut it out. So our back neck facing is ready. What to do is to place it on the bodies, the back bodies, as I'm doing it now. Then you stitch round and turn it over. All right, the next thing to do now is to cut out our pockets. For tutorial on how to cut out a perfect pocket pattern, I'll drop the link in my description box. Check it out and watch the tutorial on how to cut out a perfect pocket pattern. So let's draft out our pockets. Okay, we'll mark the wrong side so that we don't make mistakes while attaching it to our main bodies. The next thing is to cut out the pocket for the front side. So we're going to be cutting out 11 inches by 9 inches. The 11 inches, we'll fold it 1/2 inch and 1 inch at the edge. Stitch before attaching it to our main bodies. So let's draft it out and cut out our deep pocket for the front bodies. Remember, we're placing it on one side of the gown. Okay, we are cutting out our pocket. All right, okay, this is the outer pocket. Like I said earlier, you fold 1/2 inch and 1 inch before you stitch, and also by the sides and the down part of the pocket you fold it by 1/2 inch. So this is the end of our tutorial. You can see our our gown has already taken its shape. So what we do is to pick each of the fabric, sew it down, taking 1/2 inch on both sides. Then we place our neck facing to turn it round. Okay, and also we place our pockets by the sides, and after stitching the pockets, we also place the deep pocket that will be in front of our gown. All right, this is the end of our tutorial. Thanks for watching till the end. If you're new to this channel, I don't know what you're waiting for. Please click on the subscribe button to subscribe. Touch the notification bell to always get notified anytime I upload my videos. And don't forget to like and share my videos. Alright, see you in my next tutorial. Bye bye.